I'm not sure what that drawing's showing. I'm sure he's got undies on. I don't know. Sorry for putting that in your heads. Anyway, hey there everybody, this is Spiraling Helix. In the last episode of Twilight Princess HD, we came back to Autumn Village. I did not want to read the sign. You know what? That'll stop me from reading it. We came back to Autumn Village, learnt how to do some sumo wrestling, and got the iron boots for our troubles. In this episode, we are going to just make sure the villagers know their children are safe first. Or, you know, the mayor can do that. I mean, why do I need to tell them that their children are safe? That's the mayor's job. So let's just make our way back to Kakariko Village. But first of all, I want to head back into Link's house, as there's something here that we probably could have grabbed for a while now, but I'm only just grabbing it for some reason. So let's head down into Link's basement and just drop down. Link's very dark basement at that. But if you come over here, you'll find a treasure chest. Now you can actually line yourself up against it, but it does contain 50 rupees that you'd completely have forgotten about. Good on you, Link. But you can actually walk up to the front of the treasure chest, but however, you won't be given the option to open it. Because I imagine it's very hard to unlock a lock in the dark when you can't even see it. Anyway, though, with that, that's basically everything I wanted to show off around Autumn. So let's just head back to Kakariko Village, and I don't think there's anything on the way there, so I'll meet you guys over there right now. Ooh, cutscene. Didn't expect this when arriving, did ya? Slow motion piggies. They're coming for you. Beth, you stupid girl, get out of the way. Colin, you are an idiot. You probably just got yourself killed, and the girl as well. Oh, love barns. Quick! After him! He's got the kid! The one that we should care about because he gets picked on all the time, but, you know. I just don't. Anyway though, let's chase down that giant piggy monster creature thing over this way. I think if you try to head to Death Mountain, Renato will stop you for obvious reasons. I mean, one of the children have been taken captive, and they somehow had time to tie him up to that thing before we could chase him. That must be one fast pig. Or boar, whatever you want to call it. It's just a giant pig. Oh, here come the cavalry. The evil cavalry. Quick, after him! So, interesting boss fight. This is on horseback. And it's pretty cool too. All you have to do is like speed up to him, slash him a few times. Actually really helps to hear, like, to have a sound cue. However, once you run out of boosts, you obviously won't be able to do much. But there we go. And I really recommend you don't fall behind from him, because then he'll like stop and look at you, and then it's actually really hard to catch up to him because he'll do like a 180 on you. And it's terrible. Let's chase him down onto this bridge though. Jump over the spiky things. That pig barely made it. And the sun sets. Huh. I don't think Epona will jump over that fire. Here we go though. Human versus goblin. Horse versus giant mutated pig. Let's do this. So what you have to do is dash up and not do that. I can only afford that 3 times. And that's only because we collected the heart pieces. It would only be twice otherwise. But you want to dash forward and slice him to pieces without him obviously hitting you. Now, because this is a gentleman's duel over a bridge where you're knocking each other into the endless ravine below, if you do get to the other end before your opponent, you will just sit around and wait a bit until he actually gets there. Because Link's a gentleman in sword fighting on bridges. And one more time and I'm dead. I swear this thing can be so frustrating sometimes. Let's see how many times I get a game over to this, shall we? And come on, yes, that's 1 hit. I believe you only need 2, so it comes down to this, guys. If he hits me, game over. If I hit him, well, that's the end of that. Come on, yes! Look at him go. Unfortunately for him, his heart can't bring him off the edge of a bridge ravine. And awesome imagery right here. I'd say that's the imagery you see for this game, at least for human Link. Then again, there's also Wolf Link, but you know, Link is Link. People are only gonna care about normal Link for most of it. Link. Is everyone okay? Good. Beth, I'm sorry. You know, for shoving you. Are you mad? I think I finally understand. I understand what my dad meant when he told me I needed to be stronger, like you, Link. He wasn't talking about strength, like lifting stuff. He was talking about being brave. Link, you saved me, didn't you? You can do anything. Yes, I can. There is no doubt about that. I can do sumo wrestling. I can be a wolf. But you can't do that. You can do something to help the Gorons in the mine too, can't you, Link? Oh no! He's dead! What have we done? That's why you never finish a moral when you're about to die. Now, I'm sure he won't be dead, but you know what? It's time to head up to Death Mountain. After we do a little something first. Don't worry, it's actually on the way this time. Let's just speak to Taylor here. I can't believe Colin. I mean, that was a really brave thing for him to do, huh? Especially since he's such a weakling. He is gonna be alright, right? And Milo, he hasn't even come by to say get well soon. What's he thinking? He said he was gonna get started, and he hasn't come out of that closed up shop since. Link, could you talk some sense into that kid? Not a problem. What's with all the signs though? Well, let's see what this says. General, that says the same thing. Link, go up the stairs. I should probably hang out in the spring for a bit and recover my health. Maybe after chatting to Malo though. Malo? You here? Hey! You can look at stuff, but don't you dare just take things. That's my valuable merchandise. You want it? You pay for it. I decided to take on this unmanned shop. Buy something. It helps the whole village if you do. We can buy red potion. I am very tempted by that. You can buy a wooden shield. It is basically the exact same as the Orden shield. However, this is the one you'll find in any shop throughout the game. The Orden shield is unique, so I recommend you don't burn the Orden shield. However, this thing, the Hylian shield, limited supply, there is only one in the whole game. 200 rupees though. I see. I suppose I can part with it. You got the Hylian shield. It's metal and will never burn. So basically, who needs... Well, wait a minute. Maybe I can't become a hero, but I figure I can help people out with heroic business deals. You'd better work hard too. Let's check the... every time. I hit plus to pause, but it's down on this. Anyway, the Hylian shield. Now we have absolutely no reason to ever equip the Orden shield again. Although it's just as effective against anything that isn't fire. So, I mean, if you want to show off the Orden shield, I mean, that's something you can do. But as you can see, that drops down our rupee count quite a lot. If you are, but I highly recommend you do get it. If you are looking for rupees, you can get quite a few in the graveyard. I won't quite yet, I'll probably save that for a later time. And maybe even right after the dungeon. Just waiting for my health refill. Thank you very much. So, let's head up to Death Mountain, shall we? Slowly. I'm sure Colin's gonna be needing some time by himself to rest. So no point wasting any more time, guys. As I'm slowly rolling up the hill. Maybe I should have brought Epona, even if it's not too far on her. Anyway though, here we go. Got my iron boots on the ready with my R button. Climbing up the broken ladder that doesn't matter anymore because we don't need ladders here. Not in this land. Oh, you are back again, human. You will never pass. You cannot hope to match our brute force. Let's see about that. Boots on, let's grab him this time. Oh, and push him to the side. Bye-bye, Goron. See you later in the village. But I'm sure we'll be running into a lot more of those guys. I mean, there's one here. So you can actually practice catching and like grabbing something like this and throwing it to the side in Orden Village. Whenever you would talk to Mayor Bo and he is outside his house, like a goat would suddenly escape from the ranch. I'll be sure to show this off in like the top right corner or something. But a goat would escape and run into you. However, for some odd reason, and I'm not sure why, it's like the worst timing that it happens, but when you head back to Orden Village for the first time, or whenever you're doing the sumo wrestling, basically the same time, Mayor Bo will stay inside his house. You can even leave the village, come back, and he'll still be inside the house. Although, if you leave the province, it might be a different matter, but... So, because he's always inside the house, he can't practice this grabbing mechanic, which you're about to use, so it's like, pick some better timing. Anyway though, this is the first place where we will run into fire. We've got these fire arrows, and almost every time without fail, my shield will burn in there. Even if it doesn't hit me directly, it will definitely hit my shield. So glad I picked up the Hylian shield. Means I don't have to get this crappy dark brown one that looks boring. The Odin shield is where it's at. But here we are, safely getting bombarded with these volcanic rocks that are actually landing on us right now. However, we're in a cutscene, so yay, we're not getting hurt by them. Anyway, seeing those Gorons leap up like that, maybe that could be useful. And oh wow, that actually, last time I played through this, I don't know why, but those rocks were still falling at the end of the cutscene, and I could not stop myself from getting hit. Oh, here they come again. I don't really want to deal with those Gorons while these are falling, mainly because of this thing that's coming down. I don't think I can dodge this one. Don't worry, cutscene does it for me. I have to say though, it's one big molten rock. Whoa, this looks dangerous. Is this the traditional Death Mountain welcome? Well, you know what? Let's touch it. With the sword? No, let's just touch it then. Oh, that hurt. Okay, maybe we shouldn't touch it. Those molten rocks though do quite a bit of damage. And the best thing to use against these Gorons, by the way, is your shield attack. Now, if you don't have that yet, because you play like me and you forget it, like I do that every time, you can just hold out your shield when they bounce off, just whack. What was I meant to do against that? Come on. But yeah, shield bash is the best thing you can do. And I wonder if I can actually get this rock. No. I'm pretty sure you can get that rock, but I don't know how you're meant to line it up in such a way that you can. Oh, well, just like that apparently. And it does drop 20 rupees. I think that's the second time I've managed to do that. Heading up here though, there is another Goron on the other side you can jump up to, and he will just take you over to the other side of these vents. Again, that one's always blown. But in here we have a hot spring, thanks for the heal. And these guys don't want to fight me when I'm in here. Sitting in a hot spring warms up your energy, brother. Blah blah blah, even Gorons need to relax. Sitting in a hot spring for countless hours, it's amazing. Wait, what is a human here doing here? I thought the elders told us not to let humans near the monster. Monster? Mountains! Monster, wow. Monstrous mountains. I mean, it's lava and shooting rocks down. May as well be the same thing. Oh well. And we do have another shop up here. But if we talk to him, you'll notice something very interesting here. There are some arrows on sale. I mean, we don't even have a bow, so we can't use them. So, interesting how there's arrows here. We also have some lantern oil, a boring shield, and some milk once more. Milk, again, does have 2 drinks in it and restores just a small amount of hearts, though. And then this tunnel is a blocked tunnel. Yay! Just like the one further down in the mountain. Actually, no, sorry. We saw this one as Wolf Link, not the other one. There is another one, though, down where those first 2 Gorons are. But, now that we are here, let's keep going up. Let's make it to the top, shall we? And just wait for this guy to go along. And if it wasn't enough that the Gorons were stopping you, you'd need to pull out your iron boots for these steam vent things, whatever the Goron ordered before. But of course, more rolling Gorons are here for us to grab and throw. And it's so sad seeing all these boxes and barrels break, but not contain any hearts whatsoever. Oh. I mean, we have full health though, so I'm not complaining too much. I mean, Yes, I am. Listen to me. Almost there, though, guys. We have almost made it to the top. No more rolling Gorons. And here, with this Goron... my shield attack didn't work there. I want to aim right at this wall, not over to the left. Why? Because I'll grab onto this ledge where you can get 30 rupees. This Goron down here will also let us jump up here, but I can completely skip that one. Very nice. So okay, before I move further, I am putting my boots on. I recommend you do the same. Why? Well, we got Gorons and... Guys, I don't think I can stop 6 at once. Enough! Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. I am a Goron elder, little human. I am called Goron. Because of certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You have done well to come this far. You are strong for a human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed, unless... I could make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Oh, you can just say no. I recommend you say no if you did not put those boots on for obvious reasons. Because if you aren't wearing boots for this, when you touch him, it doesn't matter actually, because he'll go to grab you or slap you, and he'll knock you clean out of the ring. Don't even try it, guys. But now that we have our boots on, Link must be incredibly strong to lift that boot that high into the air. I mean, that'd crush me alone, I reckon. But, let's get ready! Mash, oh no, mash the A button, mash the A button. And I'm gonna just mash again, and again. Nope, he's pushing me. I'll move around and then slap him, slap. Nope, he slapped me. Oh, he's good at this, he's predicting my every movement. There we go, I got him. And I'm gonna slap him again. Oh, we both slapped, I'll grab. No, he moved. Okay, I need to move around. Come on, rock, paper, scissors, extreme. Oh no, oh no, ah. Darn it. It's rock, paper, scissors, extreme tournament. With extra tactics. Let's do it again. I love how... No, challenge please. I love how Link can move normally with the boots on in cutscenes, but he can't otherwise. Okay, let's mash the A button and go. And keep going. There we go. Nice. And I want to slap you this time. No, he grabbed. And we're back to the start and slap. Oh, no, he grabbed again. And no point turning him, so let's just grab. Okay, now I'm gonna turn to the right. No, I'm not, I'm gonna slap. Ha ha ha. Didn't see that coming, did ya? He totally knows what I'm doing. Oh, no, darn it. And I'm just gonna go for the grab here. Ah, called it, I knew it. And I'll grab again, and again, and again, and again. Stop running into me, thank you. I knew one of us would break eventually, and I'll slap him again. Oh no, he called it. He knew it was coming. Just move around and slap and go. Come on. Intense sumo wrestling matches right here, guys. And that is it. We have won. Thankfully, you only need to do one round against this guy instead of the 2 you did with Mayor Bo. Oh, that was tough. So, let's put them to use in the Goron mines. When the mountain began to rage, all 4 of us elders and Darbus, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it. Do you understand? But the moment Darbus reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes, transformed into an unspeakable monster. He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him deep inside the mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other course of action. I asked this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Darbus. Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. I know, they've told me personally. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask you for your aid. You two, let the young warrior pass. Is that all they do? They're just gonna stand there for the rest of the game. Anyway though, before I go any further or end off the episode or do anything, go check out this guy. He usually catches you when you're heading to the exit, but you know, magical teleporting skills. Link is very good at that. I highly recommend you go do this, especially if you're going for completion. It's very easy and it's not too far out of the way, although it is if you don't do this. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, taking this lift down, we can now push this rock over here out of the way, providing us with a short passageway to the hot springs. But wait, there's more. Heading down here, there is another rock blocking a tunnel. And this one leads back to the main entrance. So with that, guys, I think it's about time I end off the episode just before we head into the Goron Mines in search of the second fused shadow. So, this has been Spiraling Helix. Next time we will do exactly what I just said and head into the Goron Mines. Be sure to subscribe for more videos. Quite frequently, actually. I'd like to think at least. It's not once a day, but like roughly every 2 days. And follow me on Twitter for any other updates that may or may not interest you for like no reason whatsoever, or just anything that I'm talking about on the channel will go up on Twitter. So, see you guys next time, everybody. This has been Spiraling Helix. Bye-bye.